Well, the fantastic thing about the Igbo conversion is the extent of the growth. When Shanahan took over in 1905, there were less than 2,000. Now the growth was like this: 1905, 2,000. 1925, 20,000. 1945, 200,000. 1965, 2 million. That's a fantastic growth by any standards, and unparalleled in any part of the world, and could not be possible except for the Igbos, because they were the rich soil in which the seeds were planted, and they brought forth fruit 1,000-fold.
Joseph Shanahan, the apostle of southern Nigeria, was born in a Tipperary farmhouse in 1871. He began his education in the little schoolhouse at Glenkeen, and then went on to Rockwell College, run by the Holy Ghost Fathers, where his sturdy physique made him a useful member of the college rugby team. Here he applied for admission to the Holy Ghost Order and was accepted. He was sent to one of their colleges in France to study philosophy and theology, and then returned to Rockwell to complete his preparation for the priesthood. In 1900, at the age of 29, he was ordained priest in the chapel at Blackrock College, Dublin. He applied for the African mission, and in 1902 was assigned to work in southern Nigeria. In those days, West Africa was still known as the white man's grave. It took courage and motivation of a high order to volunteer for such a mission.
He was tremendously opposed to slavery. He was the first person that I ever knew that really understood liberation theology. For him, the whole man had to be freed, and he was very strong on that. If you become a missionary, you must go out, he said, to liberate the whole man. Liberate him through education, liberate him through Christianity, liberate him through hygiene, liberate him through medicine. But he said, you must liberate the whole man. Jesus worked for the whole man. He healed the whole man. That's the job of the missionary.
Shanahan landed at Port Harcourt and sailed 250 miles up the vast Niger River before landing at Onitsha. Onitsha was a trading post with one of the busiest slave markets in southern Nigeria. Here he had his first contact with the Igbo people, among whom he was to work for the next 30 years.
The African view of God was that there was a multitude of spirits active among humans, some good, some bad, that you placated the bad ones and you kept the good ones on your side. But overall spirits, there was Chiuku, the great spirit, or Chineke they call him sometimes, the creating spirit. And he was responsible for all life on earth and all spirit life and all human life. And you had to respect everything living, animals, trees, birds, everything. Even if you needed